Hello everyone, welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders 4. The first Chromatic Dragon Lord Blint has defeated and imprisoned the Sealed Realms Custodian. Grexolis is ripe for the picking, and soon its secrets shall belong to the Shad'rai. If you've been enjoying this series as not only Story Realm 5, but the rise of the Gaudier comes to an end, feel free to like the video. And of course, the end of one series is the beginning of another. We are but 3 days away, I had to check the date, from the release of Archon Prophecy. So, the next series will be a sandbox focused entirely on the new architect cultures and the features coming in the associated Griffin update. Down below there is a poll, and it is a very special poll because for the first time ever, there's only one choice. One choice, but two different sides of the same coin. The architect is a Hellenistic-inspired culture, and there are plenty of ideas that I had with this, but there's one that spoke to me above all else. One that called out from the depths of my soul. I, of course, am referring to none other than Gaius Julius Mento. This is the protagonist of King Arthur Legion 9, which I played and had an absolute blast with, a spin-off of King Arthur Knight's Tale. Now, why are there two choices? In King Arthur Legion 9, Gaius has two paths that he can follow, two morality paths. The path of humanity, the restoration of the Roman colony in Avalon, or the demonic path, following the god of the underworld Orcs, and spreading death to all. So your first choice is the human one. This is going to be a break beneath the endless tide kind of playthrough. I'll be using the new order features to basically create an unbreakable legion of hoplites. That's the plan. Also, this will be a very good playthrough. The human playthrough was all about making peace with the permanent residents of Avalon and establishing a new Roman colony, Nova Roma, through Divide et Impera, which was a policy of divide and conquer, where you had different powers that ultimately fell under Roman influence, not control. Of course, on the other end of the spectrum is the demonic side. Legion 9 is full of Roman soldiers who came from Tartarus. They crossed the 12 hells, 12 different types of hell, to basically enter Avalon. And this would be usurping Septimus Sulla, who Legion 9 served, and becoming the Undying Emperor himself. We're looking at all the new undead stuff, and we will be evil. Very evil. We'll conquer everything by force. Now, because we are getting a new feature called the Extra Faction Data, this playthrough, whichever you decide, will go full bore using these new features. Every character will have insane customization to the extreme, using, of course, all of the things that we saw in King Arthur, Knight's Tale, and Legion 9. So our enemies will be different depending on whether we're good or evil. Evil will, of course, have to face off against a righteous King Mordred, and the good character will have to face off against the Tyrant Mordred, which will create all sorts of different subclasses, or, sub-factions. And there will be none other than the final Tuatha De Danann, the Lady of the Lake. Mordred wanted to punch her, so I'll do it for him. So those are your choices. Which coin of Gaius Julius Mento would you like to see? You'll let me know. I debated adding a third choice, but my brain was already building the characters for this type of playthrough. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. It's what I want to do. And the more I got into it and started writing it out, the more different the playthroughs became. It probably would be to a point that if I used the extra faction data correctly, or at least thoroughly, that these would be two completely different playthroughs, even though it's actually the same character. The chairman of the Underdog Dwellers Council comes before you, an ornate book in his hands. This, he says with pathos, is the legacy of the Underdark Dwellers. In ages past, tribes, kingdoms, and entire realms have disappeared into the mists of time, their knowledge seemingly lost forever. But with great dedication and spellcraft, much that was forgotten can be rediscovered, like runic messages carved deeply into the hidden roots of the world. We have compiled a book of tutelage ready for transcription so that all Underdark dwellers may be guided to study the past. Ah, a destiny trait. I feel like I haven't seen one of these in ages. This is kind of the only way now to increase your affinity outside of research. I think these are more important than ever and more hidden than ever. But that's okay. We do have 2 cities with an ancient wonder, but I think we have to let this go. Yeah. I forbid such dwelling in the past. She brother the future, ere all the Underdark dwellers have turned to dust. I don't believe we have anyone here who needs to conquer anything. You're a collector. You're an elitist. You're also an elitist. Wasn't that nice? I think one of the really powerful things about custom the extra faction data. Huh. Sure. This has been a really annoying trade ever since I turned it on. We'll just vassalize this so that we get the shrine and the arcane focus crystals, and they can deal with all the crap I burned to the ground. I didn't lose my train of thought, did I? I might have. Ah, right. One of the powerful things about the extra faction data is that you can use it to create elitist and steward heroes, which are very powerful ambitions that are normally... you can't create it under normal circumstances. Like your Gaudier can't be them, for example. We'll put these here for now. These are the basic ones, right? Yeah. Okay. That enough? We have to wait for this for 1 turn. We'll get it next turn. Our Curse of Projectiles is in, granting our support units, battle mage units, range units, and skirmisher units +2 fire damage, +2 frost damage, and a 60% for flying ghost fire for 3 turns. I don't think I care, team. Nimue has returned. Welcome back. We got some more remains. We actually have a tomb now, so I'm going to let this grow. Bounty has been posted. Do not care. There's nothing else really for us to cast, so we shall move on. Alrighty, daddy. So one of the reasons why I think that a support build would work well with the undead is because of, like, necromancers and stuff, right? They already kind of want to use this to make their kind of garbage skeletons work. Also, the Tome of the Eternal Lord has one of the most powerful enchantments for the support units, the Curse of the Reaper. Ah, I'm gonna get the chance to say death many, many times. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be great, even. And the new Tier 3 Tome comes with a Tier 4 support unit, which I think is the first of its kind. Hold on, I have to think about this for a second. Could be. I think it is. The Oracle. I personally think they're going to be quite good. Quite good indeed. One of the only things that I'm still a little perplexed on is what the major transformation of the good playthrough would be. Because it is, the irony is not lost on me to have, like, a Christian-inspired angelic form on a Roman culture. The irony is not lost. Man, it is going to take forever to get down here. Ah! That's what we should do. Good job. Okay. New plan? We're going here. We're going to use our teleporter to get to Gauntlet. Lithal had the right idea. Alright. This will be mine in a moment. Por un momento. Get a work camp in 2 turns. Wait, did I get this straight? I did. Fantastic. We're kind of at the point where, you know, a lot of things don't matter. But that's okay. This place needs the Dungeoneering Conclave. My research is so mediocre. So we're going to plop it. Maybe like right here. I mean, I could put it on the node here. But I really don't want to. I want to have the nodes, you know? Alright, so pop the conclave here. And then we'll start getting some actual research nodes. Yaka has withdrawn. Yaka, you're not going to be a problem, are you? Maybe we should go help Yaka. Do you have a teleporter? Yaka? Yaka doesn't have a teleporter. Do you have one, Nimue? Come on, you can have one. Please? Okay, we'll get some more mana. Ooh, an exemplar. Ah. What do you want? So he's down here. Do you think I could... Maybe we can take the water? The waterway? Kind of looks like it's dead ends. Wait. Is there no connection to this guy? Oh. That's unexpected. There might be one over here, but I don't really see it. Okay. Well, let's use this opportunity to merge the teams here. We'll create the ultimate stack. We'll do our best anyway. So we vassalize next turn, I think. We got some more units. I don't think I care about any of this, actually. Oh, it shows a way to mass disband, but you know how it is. Aegis can annex. Fantastic. I'm gonna need some knowledge. Some mana. It's kind of turning into our biggest issue here. We just can't research fast enough. Okay. Ah, the Staff of Radiant Depths. Fantastic. So, Meandor, at least, maybe we'll send Blint after Meandor, is full of undead. So I figured I would make the Staff of the Radiant Depths for our little elitist ritualist here. That'll do. And I guess we'll just make some more, I can't wait for the patch where this moves or gives us tabs. Could be so good. More of this. Cool. Uthgard has withdrawn to the Astral Void. Huh. Did you die to the Golden Wonder? Question mark? Yaka has returns. Alright. I wish I could ask the AI to build a teleporter, but it is what it is. There's an Astral Rift here. Uthgard has claimed victory. Oh, looks like Lithel helped. Wait, did Uthgard win this and Lithel got the YOLO... the YOLO Astral Beings? Interesting. Okay, sure. I guess we'll go over here. Man. Are there 2 gauntlets? There are. Alright. So if Lithal and Udgard are going against Meandor, that must mean that Yaka and Nimue are going against Fangir. Yeah, we have all the treaties, so the AI should know to build teleporters. I think. I would imagine they would know that. But you never know what the AI is gonna do. This character has 3 dragons. Aha! We have a knight! A brave champion has been born. Behold the honey badger. So this is the tier 4 knight. It is unique in a number of ways, such as this is one of the only units in the game that cannot be just purchased. It's kind of like the dragons. They have to evolve if you get the young dragons. And they're really spooky. They retain the swift and slippery of their basic form. And on charge, they gain grace, right? No? Yes, graceful charge. Inspiring killer. These guys are really scary. For us. Which is fantastic. I kind of want to put them with Blint just for the monarchy cost reduction. Okay, how are we going to do this? I think we will put him with Blint. I kind of want to get rid of the Mirror Mimic, I'm not going to lie. Honestly, probably should just put all the expensive stuff with Blint. Leech Guard with you. Honestly, maybe this should just be quadruple dragons. That would be really funny. You here. You here, you here. Okay. We're making a semblance of a stack. It's not quite a full proper stack, but we're getting there. So we'll get, can anyone actually go through? Okay, we'll get you to go through. Anyone who can go through, will go through first, just because otherwise we're not going to have room. Since Lethal is already hogging it. Okay. That'll do. You're building all your defensive stuff. Fantastic. The Underdark layer is tier 4, just to make sure I can't... Yes, I cannot build the knights. Got it. I believe we have the farm here still. Not sure what we'll replace that with, but... All in due time. I could get the expansion. Should I be worth it? The expansive reach. Is it worth 200 Imperium? Maybe. Maybe. Arcadia lost. That's not how this works. Grab a stone from there. Here you go. Focus crystal acquired. The Conch of Solace. We make another. Meandor has withdrawn. You love to see it. There you go. Of course, as Ritualist, we have this thing. So, this thing. So, we don't know if we need it, but more healing the better. Says Meandor withdrew here. Did he really attack? Okay. I have a vassal. Bridgedale needs production. Well. By going underground, we get more Dungeoneering Conclave thingies. And we, you know, touch the base more often. Tier 4. What spells are we... I believe that our bolstering thing counts as an order one, right? Am I even using any combat spells? That's a real question. I can't get the order bolstering... yeah, the order bolstering matrix. Okay. You want to be rude about it? That's fine. Get some more mana. Very new. Do we want to incite rebellion on some things? That could be really funny. It's super annoying that his capital is just tucked away here in the corner, just like this capital was. Why do they all get the corner? Oh well. Wow, this guy is really just on top of Yonka. Alright. New bone dragons. Oh, this is Meandor. That's a choice. Might have to go over here. I'm assuming Nimue is gathering. It might just be faster to go for another type of victory. I think going through Yakvek is the fastest way. Probably. Probably. Still hasn't cleared this. Silly boy. Alright, I still think that going here is the fastest way. Although perhaps it's not for dealing with Fangir. Who knows? I'd love to go underground to deal with Fangir, but again, I'm not even sure this goes all this way. Like, in theory, it should, right? One of these should connect. But I don't want to go down there with my leader and then be like, oh no, you know what? If you guys go. Good job, bud. You did it. What if you go? Whatever. Just put them on auto-explore. Don't feel like dealing with it. Ah, congratulations. You have expanded. Any mana? There's mana here. Gold, I guess. Just keep growing. Just keep growing. The Conch of Solace. Let's make sure that... Like, I lost the buttons for a second. So you don't have one. And you don't have one. One more. Uno más. Midgard has returns. Meandor has returns. Everyone seems to have the Room of Recall. Which makes it a one-turn return. One-turn return. You know... Oh, you got caught. At least these counters the magic things, huh? I think... Maybe I am getting another hero. Because this... Blint has his two elitists with him, right? So Maurice, the executor, is going to need another friend. And I think she's going to go over here. to help out with Nimue. We'll have a two-pronged assault here. That's what we'll do. You send out brave warriors to fight wars, but will their numbers suffice? Your council has a suggestion. The millstones of war continue to grind, my first chromatic lord. We would benefit from augmenting our recruitment efforts. The more troops we send into battle against Fangir, the sooner we claim victory. We caught wind of an enchanted substance that quickens your warriors' training. You should claim this silver-tongue fruit for yourself. Your recruitment efforts are significantly enhanced acquiring silver-tongue fruits. Alright, sure. Hello, where'd this guy go? Alrighty, you're going over here. You are going down here. And you two are going to begin the great beginning. Lithal, you are kind of in the way. I hope you know that. Supergrowth is in. Fantastic. You know what we should do? Let's bind some wonders. Good old Supergrowth. So I'm going to get a new hero. I would like to have a melee character, if all possible. Perhaps a Spellblade? To win against a thrown city. I mean, I can make that happen. Just love it quickly. Warrior with a prospect. You know what? Okay. Can't really do her repeat. That's one thing I don't particularly like about, Oh, here we go. An industrious governor, though. Whatever. And he's a frontliner. That's one thing I don't particularly like about the Raider. It's really easy to do. However... Oh yeah, we got this from our conquest. We mentally use it. It's not very easy to get the minor ambition going. Like, you get to level 3. Like, our Raider's at level 3, and it's going to take her forever to get it capped out. Alrighty, so, Defender. I feel like I haven't used one of these in a hot moment. I do like this left side. I also like this and this. I normally do go this left side. If we inflict slowed... They don't retaliate. But I also don't like pushing attack. End of his turn, adjacent enemy units suffer 10 physical damage and bleeding. That's amusing. I think I usually go this way, right? Like, we go to the right. And then we come back down. I think that's how I usually pan this out. I don't usually go this way. And I don't think I'm going to start. So we'll grab Sentinel for 20% bonus damage for retaliation opportunity attacks. We'll gain Frontline Defender for +1 defense and +1 resistance against non-flanking attacks. We'll gain Resistance for resistance. And then Defense for defense. We'll kind of spread out along the way if we can. Alright. Not too shabby. We give them the Wand of Blizzards as well, because that gives them a ranged option. I'm sure of the killer. Why not? You have the conch. Here you go. The magic conch. That did reduce our Dragon Horde income a little bit, but I think it's worth it. Okay, so we have a new melee hero. Do you have a teleporter? You do. He can lead her brave second stack. And we're going to build up We're going to try and make this a little more even. So I'm going to need some front line. And I just purchased a longbow. Whoopsie doodles. We are actually kind of really lacking frontline, aren't we? Just realized that. I feel like that's how it's going to be if the undead Gaius Julius Mento wins as well. We do have a few characters have a few cities can build Wyvern. So we're broke. I mean, there's skirmishers, but it should work, right? We can get an accursed blade. That sounds fun. I don't know where my money went, though. What was this? Was it you? No, your next turn. Right of the Dreadnought is going to be pretty cool. I guess it was natural order. This is like the worst talent for this area. This particular map. Maybe not the worst, but certainly not ideal. Alrighty. So what's the downside to going... You don't want to watch that. The downside for going for Tome of Dungeon Depths and the Tome of Calamity is that they both have their own environment they like to create. Like, Tome of Calamity has a lot of synergy with the Desolates. Ruined? Desolate. And, I don't know about a lot, but a decent amount. On the Tome of Dungeon Depths, of course, has massive synergies with Dungeon. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I'm making it sound worse than it is. This is quite the Legion. It seems Lithal has also identified the problem. The weak link, if you will. We're still a little too far away from benevolent conquerors. Oh, Meandor's level 17. He is in for a rude awakening, though. Oh, if only I could get one tile farther. Apparently the bridge map is super common. Or super uncommon, so if we can fight on it, we will. Come at me. Meanwhile... Can't believe... Hasn't built roads. What kind of monster are you? No, don't worry. I'll just build all the roads for you. I think I need to take this now, team. This squad might be really bad for this. But let's go. Maurice the Executor enters the Chanting Tower with healthy trepidation. A voice eerily devoid of emotion rings out, "Help us, you must help us." A geomancer looks straight at Maurice, its expression blank. Other mages and warriors are huddled together in the tower's shadowy hall. "Yes, come closer, you must help us," speaks a spellbreaker, but Maurice again detects no spirit in his voice. More hollow-eyed people shamble towards the center of the hall. A hoarse hiss from the darkest shadows then draws Maurice, the Executor's, attention. From the shadows, a lost wizard puppeteers the geomancer and the other victims, who draw their weapons silently to attack Maurice. "Let your stupefying glory shield your warrior from the dominance of the lost wizard." So every 3 turns, one of your attackers' units becomes permanently mind-controlled. But we're going to have Control Ward. Attackers that become mind-controlled are stunned for 1 turn. Okay. Shall we see how this autos out? Not too shabby. But if I can do better, I would like to. Question is, can we do better? Warding Maurice may be a bad idea. Give it a shot, though. So the mind control is still going to happen. It's just that when it does happen, I'll be stunned out instead of anything else. Okay. I think we wait. Monarch's Decree. And wait. Ours is like kind of prime territory for the Lost Wizard. But I think the others are still out of range to do anything too spooky. Yep. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Oh, magnifique. Get owned. Absolutely demolished. Alright. Time for the dragons to move. Okay. Hopefully that's good enough. We shall see. Ooh, okay. Draconic Rage is active on the baby. Looks like the mind control went off on this guy. So we can go here. This guy has Draconic Rage, right? So he's going to do the most damage. Sweep. Cool. That kills. Then we'll get over here. This will at least force him to move or use his teleport. Actually, hold on. You go away. So this isn't a kill. Actually, you know what? We will do it this way. Cool. Alright. We do have one really low dragon, but I think it'll be alright. Okay. Does this mind control go away? Because I just realized... we do have a slight problem. Okay, no, it's fine. I thought that he warded bonded to the Lost Wizard, and so he would have to die before... he would have to just die, you know? Although I am a little worried about him attacking the... Ooh, okay, here, we'll heal you. I was a little worried about him attacking Maurice, and then Maurice is one-tapping him. Oh, no, my positioning! Nailed it. Never punished. Never punished, never worried. The GOAT. 69 gold, nice. Maurice the Executor felled the puppeteering Lost Wizard and its victims. Released from the foul creature's control, surviving geomancers vacantly shamble throughout the Chanting Tower. Maurice ignores them. She looks to investigate how this Lost Wizard gained mind-controlling abilities. As she studies the corpse, a third eye suddenly pops open in the forehead of the Lost Wizard. Maurice wonders if this particular Lost Wizard had been enthralled by umbral demons before arriving in this realm. Maurice carves out the third eye of the Lost Wizard and spends some time studying. What will she focus upon? So we get 600 knowledge. Nice. I think what we're going to do is we're going to be evil. Duh. We shall assimilate the Lost Wizard's mutation to gain dominating powers. So we gain the domination trait and ability. Not too shabby. We're also going to go out here and build an outpost. Because I can. Surely my allies won't, I, 'cause, 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 ' Take this, will I? Do I want this Mirror Mimic? We can hold on to it for now. Fine Golden Wonder is in. No, we can get the Clay Forge. I'm not sure if the Clay Forge is something that a Deep Dragon would use. But on the other, other side of that, a Deep Dragon would use anything to its capabilities. I think we'll hold Rite of the Dreadnought. Just for now. We will, of course, use it. Okay. Everyone has the conch. I think we are chilling. I could build a spear for what's-his-face, but I don't think I need to. I suppose we can get Room of Recall just in case Blint dies. I don't see him dying, but, I never do. It just kind of happens. I think we'll build another Staff of the Radiant Depths, actually. Oh. I'm out of stuff. What if we go with this? Ooh, what if we do this, though? Celestial Slaying. Not really relevant. This would have been great earlier. My poor Dragon Horde. Although we're kind of beyond the point of it, right? It is nice, but... Alright. Onward and downward. So most likely, yeah, Meandor's going to retreat here. Oh, that was not Meandor. That was it good. I mean, I'm not sure what he's planning to do here. But... I'm so glad I took this, because he probably would have tried to take it. If I had not. Because an outpost is building here, no one else can build an outpost. So what's likely going to happen... I'm kind of surprised the achievement here isn't to, like, betray your allies. I'm not sure if you can in this particular map. You probably can't. It's probably, like, a team game sort of situation. But it would be really funny. It would be super funny. Like, no honor among thieves sort of situation. Oh, right. I need to tell my vassals to do something useful. All 2 of them. Where is this place? Oh, right, yeah. Good luck. Alright. Let's fight this one. You son of a... It's always the little dragons. Always and forever. You better heal me. I'm annoyed. Okay, so I'm going to let them run to their death, and then everyone's going to kind of huddle and heal up the very low dragon. I'm not sure what kind of spell I want to use here, but... Well, they at least strengthened me. That's nice. Something. There are an alarming amount of spears here. I kind of understand why we had an issue. We went for the Monarch first. It's kind of super important. We can heal next turn. Alright. We'll get in here and use the Aspect of Roots. You're kind of vibing. Okay. I think next turn we'll Curse of Misfortune because they're all, like, kind of grouped up. Thankfully it looks like Vidgard, well, okay, they were kind of grouped up. Are we still interested in this? No. Yeah, they give him Resurgence as well. That's actually so strong. You know, I remember now. That was one of my complaints about the Tome of Evolution. it felt like once your unit evolved, it lost a lot of its value. I remember now. Kind of crazy what happens when you play something, you know? I also just realized I didn't actually heal this guy. Okay. Onward and upward. Well, thanks, I guess. That is so annoying. Good job. Alright. Well. I don't know what support... I don't know what support amplifying lens thingy I want, but I certainly know what offensive one I want. Could have gone for a death there, I guess. Also go for a domination. I shouldn't do it. Blocked by... Whoopsie doodles. Okay, well. Okay. Fine, we'll just play very defensively. Play this game. You want to be rude? We'll chill. Now, eh? Okay. What does one tile get you? Oh, yeah. Death. It is the inescapable end. Just killing momentum. Just kidding. That awaits all mortals. Go here. Swoop. Bonk bonk. Kill them all. Nice. Oh. Wait, what I meant? Oh. Can I reach you? I know what I said, but I didn't really... Okay. I meant it. Well done. Now I can stop being attacked. You are approached by your hero, Claude the Philosopher. Nope, you're an elitist. Ah, look. I hate this culture. If you want to give me some bastions, that'd be real swell. But for now, I don't want any of this. So deleting them counts as them being defeated? Interesting. Alright, fair enough. They're so expensive. Alright. This little feller is going to dismantle the city. That'll let us get that for the quests. We've done a lot of healing. An awful lot. I suppose. We'll wait one turn. Kind of looks like they're going to take this, so, Hey. Any of you really like me? Hey, Naka. Yaka? Whatever your name is. Can you give me, like, money? Wow, you are awful at this. Okay. So, Blinty boy. I think we're going to have to go through Yakvek, Tim. I think this is just the way. And we're building up this army. You know, we're going to take this. We're going to take this. It'll be mine. The raiding party nerf is going to hurt my soul a little bit, but... You know, it is what it is. Link 2. I really didn't need that tower, but I built it anyway. It's mine. You don't have to stay here, do you? You will just in case, though. Clay Forge is in. Let's get the... You know, we'll get Dungeon Hazard. I would like to go to tier 5 if we can. Although I don't think I have to for the purpose of the Mage Haven, right? Everything to produce some money because I'm broke. Maurice, I would like you to be an Undying Warrior. But let's get fighting first. Get better at it. You know what? We should make her a big old weapon. Although I don't think I'm going to have the item forge capacity for it. Because I chose for another stick instead. My bad. My bad. Does this take me to tier 5? No, we get one more tier 4 tome. Okay. What tier 4 tome should we get? You know... I could go for a magic victory. Do we think that's going to take less time than just killing them? Wow, Fangir is number 1? Wow. That's kind of surprising. Do we think that takes less time than just killing them? So... we need to go through all of our second tier 4 tome, then research the Age of Chaos at tier 5. Then it's 15 turns of doing nothing while protecting the... I think we're going to kill them first. I think they die first. Well, hello, Meandor. Out of curiosity, I just want to see how the AI does, but we are going to fight this personally because Meandor is here. Personally. It looks like the AI claimed victory, losing only 2 defenders and the penguin, the truest, the greatest of all evils. We're going to do better than that. For the Monarch! I just realized I'm almost an hour in. And I feel like I've done a whole lot of nothing. That's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun. So... here is the world. I feel like there's a lot of units I haven't used in a while here. Come on, Pengu. But we are well underway. Okay. Blint has been linked to. We're going to try and link to Blint with you as well. Wada wada wada. I wouldn't call this the most impressive army in the world, but it is an army. So you don't have to cast for the Monarch, meaning that is a juicy Curse of Misfortune. I dig it. Okay, back to positioning. Okay, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Don't think I can get in range of Blint to ward to him, so what should we ward instead? Sure. He has the... oh, I ward... It's like, this guy's the fancy stick. Wrong one. Okay, went for an Icy Coffin. I'm not sure why a Corrupt Soul just spawned out of thin air, but it did. Okay. We go next turn, right? Everyone's on board with the next turn thing. I'm gonna get charged. These do look a little spooky. What are these? Ah, Dark Knights. So I'm gonna get charged here. But I don't think it'll matter much. Moment they make themselves vulnerable is the moment they die. Okay. Soul Overflow, good choice. Very annoying. Okay. I think are we resistant to that? We resisted the domination, fantastic. Okay. Alright. Oh my. Okay. This is an incredible curse of misfortune. We are going to soothe the wounds. My goodness. What on earth do I do here? It's so sad that does like no damage. Okay, so Meandor's here. I am interested in killing Meandor. None of this. I feel like Blint's not doing any damage. Okay. So the Fire Dragon should actually do really well here. Yep, not too shabby. We can also perhaps devour the minds of our enemies. Good insanity. What do we got? Night Guard. Remember, if we mimic anything of a lower tier, we deal more damage. Or, you know, we get more stats, I suppose, is more accurate. We do have a chance to freeze with this. And it was whiffs. I cannot wait for the decaying change, holy crap. But this should cleanse it. At the very least. Okay, we'll waddle over here. I'm not going to trigger... I'm not going to trigger Draconic Rage. Ooh. We'll see if we can get rid of this. Remember, the Dark Knights have a conal AoE, so if we can get rid of them, that's better for us. Big damage from the Bannerman. And then the Great Abomination Penguin shall strike. Fortunately, this thing doesn't have quite as good damage, but see what we can do. One hero down. Good. Nice. This is Micus. Ah, yes, of course. Rip the Banshee. 20 damage on a graze, that's really good. This is fantastic for us as well. Yeah, see, that right there is why I'm thinking about doing the... Oh, he's gonna die. How unfortunate. Not only did he die, he got raised as zombie. Well, I'm thinking about doing support stuff as the undead. Because we just raised the undead. You know? I thought at first it would make more sense to do support stuff as order. But they don't get quite as many cool stuff, I don't think. Also, keep in mind, Blint has like 250 hit points. So, I mean, they can stay here if they want. Oh. Got momentum. into a boop, I suppose. Alright, we got kind of rocked over here. I don't appreciate that. We heal next turn. So we can one-tap this. Good remorse. Should we get the mind thing in this? They should do okay against that guy. The dragon is stunned. And unfortunately, the only cleanse I believe we have is from our support characters, one of which is dead. So that is very unfortunate. You hate to see it. I realized I said I wasn't gonna trigger Draconic Rage, and then I triggered it. I realized this. But hey. Here we are. Because we're gonna win this fight, I should... You know, I'm gonna try this guy. Heal, Blinty boy. I should just get her corpse so I can just resurrect him. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Here's our Mirror Mimic. So we can have our Shock Boyo go here. Kill this. This thing should kill that. Life should be swell. Suppose we'll get our Wyvern in there to see if it can do any work. %. Failed it. Ah, yeah, our little Slither. Man, that's some good damage. I think the Ghostfire will kill this. Anything need to heal? Anyone want a little bit of a touch up? Nope, I'm good. Perfectly calculated. So losing the hero kind of sucks, but I mean, at this point, is there really anything that can be done about that? Blint's weapon type is not very helpful here, unfortunately. Swing. 1. 2. Okay. This Mirror Mimic was actually clutch. Because the Blessed Defenders are doing a lot of work here. I kind of just want to do damage with my support characters. Get all the supporting. Oh, I didn't mean to walk. Whatever. Beautiful. Damage. I think we are in the clear. Swift heal into a shot. Beautiful. I think this is a 70% and that was a 50. I don't quite understand that, but I'm just gonna take it. Boop. Having Slippery and Swift on a Knight is really terrifying. I actually think the Raptors are such good mounts, even though I find it difficult to use them. But they're such great mounts. Because they turn every mounted thing and optional mount every cavalry and optional cavalry into a skirmisher. Hey, yeah. There's no getting away from Blint. Oop. I guess the fire dragon really worked out too. I got a bunch of lightning dragons because, of course, that's unique to being evil, so I wanted them, but... Alright. Unfortunately, we only lost our newest hero. Well, not our newest, but one of our new entrants. Don't you evolve now? No. But maybe it did. The invigorating chest plates. Cool. I would just like to reiterate that under normal circumstances, you probably shouldn't break that down for a Dragon Lord. We're going to raid this. Do I take this city? Thoughts? This should be the easiest battle of my life. Okay. It is just 2 turns. Undermine the walls. Dragon attack. Raiding party. Onagers. Alright. We'll take it. And you can stand on this and pillage it. Cool. I'm not sure what the point of this is. But, we'll get it. Taking this next turn. Dungeon Hazard is in time. Oh, we can't get our tier 5 tome. What was our second tier 4? I don't know. Or did I go back and get another tier 3? Anywho, our tier 5 tome, the Tome of the Chaos Lord, is going to demand a whole lot more mana.
Delight in disorder. Thrive on turmoil. Your aura of chaos is like an insidious mist that warps reality and incites madness. The very land seems to tremble as you arrive, with beings from demonic realms taking notice. Be birthed in fire and blood, O Godir, and bring forth the Age of Chaos.
So, Demonic Onslaughts is really cool. I also definitely should have cast this first. This is Super Growth. This is a minor racial transformation that is infamously strong, giving everyone 10 hit points plus 1 retaliation attack and reducing the number of units within their formation, which makes them less susceptible to casualties. They're also bigger, which is fun. Now that we have that, we can begin casting the Binding, although I have no mana. We're going to have to rectify this situation. We're going to have to rectify this situation right quick. We'll convert some of the research nodes into mana nodes. Or I won't. Tier 4 for Bridge Dale. Is there any way I can get more? Oh, I have nothing in Astral. Of course. I'm farming a whole bunch of knowledge by killing people. Like as the healer can obtain Battlefield Restoration. All friendly units in combat gain 2 regeneration, hasten, and bolstered resistance. So we're going to resurrect our friend as well. We captured someone? That's weird. Sebika has reached a level of renown for governing the big city. Getting Protector. Jason friendly units have +1 defense, +1 resistance. Fantastic. And the minor ambition should complete in time. A Whispering Stone has returned because Florin is a supreme vassal. Well done, well done. So now what we can do... Oh, sorry, that is my alarm. Next turn we can give the Court of Whispers to a friendly vassal and siphon some of the resources. I need mana. Good! A diplomatic approach will assure victory. Are we sure these guys want diplomatic approach? Okay. I mean, I guess, technically, right? On a technical level, the Shad'rai are not evil. They just have a very different idea of how to approach. Other things. We can actually use our mod here to refine mana, which will help us out a bit. That alarm, I suppose, can be used for a bit of a... I suppose this could be a conclusion to the medical subplot for now. You may recall, last time I talked about how I have deep vein thrombosis. This is a clotting of the deep veins in my leg, and it is very bad. It's not good. That alarm is my every 12 hours take the blood thinning medication. So it's been exactly, well, not anymore, but it was a week when the Dev Diary video went up. The previous Age of Wonders 4 video. It was a week exactly, and I've stopped the extreme medication. I've dropped down from 10 milligrams twice a day to 5 milligrams twice a day, which is the normal amount. 10 milligrams twice a day is kind of like an emergency medicine situation. And I can finally, after 3 weeks, put all my weight on my left foot. It still hurts. There's still pain, and I've been told there will remain to be pain. Pain will remain for as long as the clotting is there. But progress has officially been seen. So, thank you all for your support. I'm sorry things have been slow on the channel lately. They've been slow because I've been taking it slow, you know? But hopefully, things can only improve from here. See, I told you this was a dead end. This also looks like a dead end. What is this map spawn? What is life? Here. Do that. Is that technically cheating? Mana! I don't know. Yoink. The Scorch Fire Spear. Not too shabby. I might take this place. One turn vassal, that'll do. So we are... So Meandor is down here. Oh. Well, I'm glad I'm going this way. Yaka appears to be in danger. Wait. I want to delete them, trust me, I do. But I suppose this works? Okay, sure. I do need more mana. But we're gonna resurrect our friend in but a moment. En un momento. So we have the Court of Whispers now. That gives us another stone, which will let us... Okay. Fantastic. Oh, big money. Only a tier 1, but that's huge money. Fantastic. We have the Staff of Radiant Depths, which is for our other character. Yaka has withdrawn. We've gathered the remains of Primal Solus. So, thankfully, Yaka may have withdrawn, but his capital is safe. For now. Okay. Wow. I believe the resurrection is 400, right? Look at that. It's like I knew. Okay. Yeah, that's the conclusion of the medical subplot for now. I do see... So I have a phone appointment with my rheumatologist, which is my arthritis doctor, on the 13th. And then I see in person my actual internist on the 14th to kind of pull him into the loop and see what he thinks of all the results. And so far I've gotten all the blood draws back except for the 2 genetic tests I'm having done. And it's all normal. So I honestly have no idea what decided to cause the deep vein thrombosis. I think that my body was just feeling special, you know? At this moment, I'm telling myself it was just my autoimmune disease being a silly git, you know? I think that's what it's going to be. But who knows? Good. More dungeon. Can I build in his domain? Oh, I can. Fantastic. I will road gore everyone's domain. I have fixed relationship with Yaka. Okay. I need more frontline. I need more frontline. That's something I'm learning. Destined Conquerors. So we get grievances against all their empires that cannot be traded or lost, but more importantly, we gain 50 gold and 50 mana per active war you are involved in. That is plus 100 gold and plus 100 mana for free. Well, you know, 400 Imperium or whatever it was. But free! Alright, let's get our boy back. He goes to the capital, correct? Indeedly do. Okay. And he's going to have to come out of here. He's going to have to run. Bridgedale can expand. You know what? This might do really well up here. Pump it out. Expont has been lost. It still annoys me that it says it that way, but here we are. Okay, so we, have to work on that. I suppose we could summon a gremlin for this stack. Over here. I wouldn't call a gremlin a frontline by any stretch of the imagination. But it's something. Council Firebrand Predators have acknowledged that their people have developed new habits on their own. Alright. Meandor's back. Release a vassal. There we go. Cool. So we'll take Yakvek. I mean, I could take Yakvek. That would let me build a teleporter, like, on his doorstep. I think what we have to do with you is also build a teleporter on Fangir's doorstep. Why is there a siege duration here? I mean, if I take Helix Hold, that basically just gives it to me, right? He has a teleporter there already. I don't know where the way down is. Fangir being the final stubborn stand is definitely on point for him. Hey, Meandor. Yep. Can't stop me. Some of your defenders reportedly captured travelers peddling petty wares. Your warriors proved to be cruel prisoner guards. Desperate, the captured traders yank their fetters and beg their captors for release. Upon seeing your arrival, they throw themselves to the ground to grovel. One of your defenders chuckles and shouts, "You think our first chromatic lord will save you? He has done more heinous things to better men than you." As your warriors start stomping on the traders, you consider their actions. Are they merely echoing your leadership? Encourage the defenders to kick the traders harder. All units gain increased morale. Yep. Kick them. Kick them good. Kick them real good. So... We could go with the release into... Okay, we'll do that. The release into vassalage schema. I think that's what we'll do. Alright. I don't know where this guy is, but we're gonna... come make him pay. I don't think he could reach this. This is a one-turn absorption, so I don't think he can reach this to step on the tile. Of course, that could be my famous last words. Unfortunately, should have had you do this. But, can you... Damn. Okay, he'll have to raid the next one. Maurice, the Executor. Let's build. I believe I get... It's one more turn here. Before they do whatever they're trying to do. Although, honestly, I have no idea. It might just be one. Do I risk it for the biscuit? Maybe this will be fine. It's always just one. You know what? I'm going to take it. Oh, we got a nice shield, too. Okay, we have resecured Primo Nebula for the bad guy. I did lose a dragon in the way, but I told you this was a dead end. What the actual fiddly... Okay, well, you've served me well. See if we can pull this guy out. Demonic Onslaught is in. Call forth the Avatar of Chaos. This is one of the most powerful abilities in the game. Or spells, and it is going to require a lot of mana. What mana? Units of drowns. There's unique dialogue for that. Oh. Look who's back. Meandor. Do you want to die? Now, normally, team, I always... If the enemy lord is here, I have to do it manually. But, we've made it this far, right? I think we can lift the rule at this stage. Radiant Hero's Bane. Again, destroying stuff is not always ideal for the Dragon Lords, but... got places to be. Things to do. Probably should have taken that one. Get rid of this crap. This will be fine. It'll be fine. Part of the reason this can take a little bit longer is because the way the book works. We're now divided, which is very bad, but I think that we've crumped enough of this force that it doesn't matter. I'm just going to delete all this crap. Again, I wish I could mass disband, but here we are. I really like the Total War Warhammer 3 actually has a great UI for disbanding. You know, if the developers want to just copy-paste something. If you need an inspiration, Total War Warhammer is a great one. Are you... Whatever. No, I want it. I'm gonna take it. I will turn... Ooh, you know, we could take the outpost and then make it a teleporter. That's gonna take like 5 turns. We could do it. I will turn your allies against you. Oh my goodness, what the fiddly fudge? Why are you so durable? He asked the Earth Dwarven sorcerer. Huh. Wow. I haven't been that wrong in a while. Okay. Oh, he has Mirror Veil. Oh, suddenly it all makes so much sense. Mirror Veil? What kind of a monster are you? Unfortunately, the lightning dragons would be really good here. I don't know about really good. They'd be decently good. Kind of an interesting amalgamation of enemies here. Why are you in the front line? I don't know, but you shouldn't be. Some of them are weak to lightning. Some of them are very strong against lightning. Some of them wield lightning. Some of them repel lightning. Can I keep going? This side is kind of on the weekend here. I might need to do a lopsided pivot here. Oh, these like full astral. Okay, interesting. Hmm. What the? Hmm. Okay. Well, that's certainly something. Behind you. It missed. What do you mean it missed? Bloody Mirror Veil. Okay. Death. It is the inescapable end. We're gonna need some people over here, I think. Okay. Unfortunately for the AI, they used their quick phase already. I could go for a dominate here, actually. Maybe domination is the play. It's just me in a box. Which is nice. Kind of need something to tie this up. And I kind of need some frontline over here. Where things go to Garbaggio. Because they're headed that way pretty quickly. Could go here and tail swipe. Just he's so vulnerable. Could go here. We go here with the tail swipe. You can go here. The defense mode. Bring the war banner over. Okay. I mean, I feel kind of okay about this starting turn, but we'll see where it goes from here. Ow. Fucking ow. Okay. Alrighty. The support only build is looking better and better by the moment. Man, the condemned spirits are everywhere. That's what that was, by the way. That was just the condemned spirit running on a rampage. Okay. I guess we come back here and try and help out. I don't have a heal or anything. Arguably, it was a bad idea to use the heal on myself. But on the same note, I would have been dead if I didn't, so. You know? You made yourself invulnerable, huh? Cute. But not from that, huh? Invulnerable, but still able to do retaliations. That is certainly interesting. Okay. Guess this guy just keeps chasing that down. I don't know. I think that no matter what they do, they die. That's the opinion I'm getting right now. Could have gone for this first, I guess. I don't know. Definitely should have. Okay. Well, if I had a big old heal here, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think it's over. But I wouldn't say it's going well. Oh, shit. Okay. The quick phase is coming from the Tome teleportation, right? I think. If only the tier 3 tomes weren't already picked. I'm thinking for the undead playthrough. Do a lot of work. This isn't bad. Anyone get a heal? Cool. I have to like chase down these summoners, I think. I gotta be honest, a part of me didn't realize they were summoners. I thought they were, You don't have killing momentum. Ah. Thought they were something else. The tier 2 ones. Well, this kind of sucked. I mean, if I can kill the hero, I think that's good. Fantastic. I'd be able to wear them down a little bit. I think the Wisp is just going to kill itself. Which is, of course, against terms of service. That's a funny way to think about that. It's against term of service to commit honorable seppuku, you know. Okay, that went well, actually. Okay, hold on, I might be onto something. But kill the leader. Double stun, fantastic. Okay, is it a mass break? Oh my, almost. I'll say he's forcing me to stay in combat with that, but nope. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot. I didn't like that. I think I am gonna go with the plan. I'm gonna take this and turn it into a teleporter. And Blint can come support us. Oh yeah, you're the SPI governor. Look at that. Okay, so someone said that when you release a city, as a vassal, it builds walls for itself. It might be true, but I'm going to build these anyway, because we're going to let it repair everything to see if that brings up its happiness. Do I have a stone for you? No. Oh, it's a dark culture. The dark culture does not do well with happiness. Doesn't this reduce happiness even more? No. Okay. Well, we'll repair this, and then we'll get ready to release. Maybe, you know what, we'll just press the button now. We've done the stuff. It's gonna go. Bye-bye. Samika! This is our defender who did oh so well. Get some more defense, please. He's at 12 now, which is fantastic. Although, to be fair, against the... You know, I'm going to go into Undying, into Unyielding. Against Fangir, we kind of need... Oh, I thought that was Armor. I was going to talk about Betrayal and whatnot. I think we need more defense, honestly. Heal over Renown. Cool. He's almost there. He's very close as well to getting his major ambition, which is going to be fantastic. You know, it kind of sucks not having a front line. I might actually be very excited playing the Architects because they do have a front line. Oh, low, do they have a front line. Okay, so I can't fix this stack yet. That'll be next turn. Alright, let's fix this stack. My goodness, that was a lot of... They got a lot of replenishment very quickly. But let's fix our stacks here. How are you doing? Okay. Cool. So no more reinforcements. I probably should have set on the teleporter. Well, I couldn't sit on the teleporter any sooner. I got there as fast as I could. Quite literally as fast as I could, I came. You know? Oh, this is enemy territory. I'm like, why can't I keep going? Enemy territory. Okay. Get sent on this. I don't have the book, unfortunately, but I can... Well, it doesn't really matter what I do here. We'll just raiding party. I don't think this gives any mana, but our gold. And hopefully nothing gets crazy here. Call forth the Avatar of Chaos is in. That is magnifique. I might as well get the Age of Chaos going. We have a lot of mana now. Although, It's going to take 1,200 to bind, and I don't even have all... Why am I doing this? This is dumb. This is a waste of research. Whatever. I don't care anymore. It was still a waste of research, though. Devastator Spheres could be fun. Okay, sure. I guess it's not a waste of research. Any research spent on that will be remembered. Okay. I mean, that was a turn. I'm kind of surprised Meandor didn't attack me here, but, okay. Sure. It looks like he has returned. Of course, now thanks to the... I call them new. The rule changes that happened a hot moment ago. I just rip this? Blocked by Spelljammer. Where is the Spelljammer? He can't leave. Oh, it's right here. I kind of wish you could get here in time, but that's what it is. We do have an unfortunate enemy from Aster, but we're releasing the city, so it doesn't matter. I think if I could send something over there. Imagine the moment I do he's going to attack me, right? Shall we send the Dread Penguin? Maybe I should have sent the low health Mirror Mimic. That's cool. I've never seen that before. So it did some damage and it slowed him. You know, it's honestly not that impressive. But it is what it is. Okay, we got rid of the Spelljammer. We're going to sit here for a turn. We'll take this, and then we'll get the teleporter, and all will be swell. Meandor has returned. Efreesi declared war on me. Oh, no. Oh, he released this. That's interesting. I wonder why. Wonder why I chose to do that. This will be released in 2 turns. So Mr. Fangir himself has come to stop our pillaging of this outpost. I probably should have moved into Yaka's domain. Like, I could have moved around here. Oh. Shiitake mushrooms. Yeah, this is not going well. I think what we're going to have to do is... I mean... I don't know. I don't know, Godfather. I just don't know. I mean, if I can punch him down, I should, in theory, give my allies plenty of time to come in from the rear. I mean, what is Niamue doing this whole time? Niamue has one enemy. This guy. Only she's, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Thankfully, without the Spelljammer here, I'm free to cast my spells. And we can test out our new one. And I can show you why it's so OP. I wonder if it's gonna... Why are you setting your own territory on fire? So, the Call Forth the Avatar of Chaos is a spell that can only be used when your ruler is not in that battle. And it summons an avatar of your ruler. The avatar has the same abilities as your ruler and spawns with full AP. All fiends gain a +10 morale. That should, in theory, also trigger for the Monarch. So I don't have to spend mana on that spell as well. Again, in theory. I think it will. I should know this, actually, right? Because Blint's... I mean, Ragnaros went Fiend Transformation. I think. No, he went Elemental. Did Blint also go Elemental? I think he did. Maybe I don't know this then. We're definitely just going to wait, though. I can cast this and maybe we aren't waiting. Because I can cast Demonic Onslaught next turn. No, we want to wait. We basically want to drop the Avatar of Chaos behind enemy lines. What the fuck? Behind enemy lines with his full actions. What did you summon? Oh, okay. Phantasm Warrior. Oh. Okay. That's a thing you can do, I guess. Sure. So do we go? I guess we can start going? Alright, sure. Slight misplays, of course. Sup? It does get for the Monarch. Nice. Alright. Looks good to me. We'll stand here. We're just kind of continuing to move and rotate. I can't believe that connected. I'm actually in utter disbelief it did. So next turn we'll cast Infernal Momentum. That'll give us Hastens and Killing Momentum on everybody. Okay, that wasn't a very powerful spell. That's good. That was not a very useful turn. That's good. If they manage to deal enough damage to Blint to trigger his Draconic Rage, that'd be pretty helpful. Oh, okay. Phase Beast. That thing's gonna be buffed, right? I think so. There's a Draconic Rage. We're just going straight after him again, right? Yeah. Alright. Demonic Onslaught. So we're gonna go heal Blint. Not the greatest breath. Sure, I'll overcharge that thing. But I could probably get into a good breath position. Do we care about the breath here? It's been a long time since I've used it. You know what? It looks good. That's kind of momentum. We can do this. Then move here. Boom. That actually worked out so well. Okay, we stun the spears. We just go for a death, right? Death. It is the end. Inescapable end. Sweet. Okay, momentum. There's a hero here. Why is there a hero here? Interesting. Hey. Over there. Oh, she's steadfast. Alright, we'll have the dragons back to back. Cool. Do I have you just stand here? And she should be full misfortune, right? So, in theory, I think her steadfast protects her for her turn as well. I was gonna say, in theory, she should be, like, dead. Oh well. I don't want him to go fight this because, well, it does counter him, but whatever. It will keep this safe. Alright. I mean, that was a great turn. And yeah, last I suspected. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, my gremlins. Example number 1742. Why displacement is bad. Well, I could always summon more gremlins. I didn't really plan on using him in this playthrough, but... if it works, you know? Oh. Get off my children. Leave my children alone. We have a heal here. Not sure what needs it. Are you steadfast? You are sure not. Get out of here. Oh, I do no damage to him. What the fatal leaf? Why is this damage so low? Hello? What are you supposed to be? Some all-powerful gaudier or something? Finally. By the way, yes, that's exactly what he's supposed to be. Fangir is apparently a very important character from an earlier title. That's okay. We still gut him like a pig. It's a weird bug. Next time it happens, I should check. See if I can still do things. No. Or if it's just like, if it's just the UI being silly and telling me I can't do something even though I can. Oh, I could use Blint for that. Or if there's actually a problem. Okay. So the two heroes are dead. I can't help but notice that everyone's still perfectly chillin'. I believe she has Berserker's Rage. Maybe she doesn't yet. She does. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure she has Berserker Rage. Should I kill it? Should I heal? Like, this is going to be a question I'm going to be asking a lot. If the undead wins the playthrough. I gotta be honest. I kind of suspect it will. Maybe people want to see how Order works out. I know there's a lot of... Aw, okay, got it. Cool. I know there's a lot of suspicion that Order is going to be a little... OP. You know, we'll just have to see how it pans out. Oh, killing momentum is so good. I love Demonic Onslaught. One of my favorite spells for sure. Honestly, the Tome of the Chaos Lords is kind of goated. In general. Almost everything about it is really good. I am worried about this. Okay, that's good. I think most of the damage is going to come from this thing anyway. Ooh, you little shitter. How did you come back from the dead? Well. So I think that'll cancel the outpost siege. Oh, just kidding. She's Undying. I'm so glad I picked up Undying. That was so clean. Sometimes foresight is 50-50, you know? Right, that's not how that saying goes. So because the other hero was here, again, I should have moved everyone over here to Yaka's domain, but, you know, hindsight is 20/20. That's how that saying goes. I don't know where I got what I said earlier. But because this hero, because Maurice died and she was the only hero that was in range of the siege, it would have canceled the siege of the outpost. So even though Fangir lost, he would have succeeded in preventing me from taking his outpost that I'm going to convert into a teleporter, which I'm going to use to reinforce this siege, you know, his demise, basically. And again, this might take a couple turns, but I mean, now we have 2 lightning dragons. Or obsidian dragons, excuse me. Look at these guys. Oh, they're so cool. And the obsidian dragons have a special feature where their lightning breath does not deal friendly fire. There's a chance to stun. Just kidding. So I think originally, before their buff, this just did electrified, but only attacked enemies. It's like a special feature of this being a very good, or a very evil unit. But now it has a chance to stun it instead. Did they change the golden dragon as well? It's actually kind of funny that, thoughts. Okay, sure. Fangir's an astral materium, which, of course, counteract each other. Alright, well, in order to fight the weakest thing possible, we are going to attack this 4/6/6 triple stack. This will be Meandor's final stand and the final battle of these Dark Elves. I gotta be honest, I didn't expect this video to be this long. But here we are. I did know that it would take, like, the hardest part is to be just walking everywhere. I did recognize that. That was about it. So, let's chill, I guess. I'm gonna overcharge this. Usually you don't want to overcharge things to have multiple attacks. Just in case something unfortunate happens. So we'll sure that doesn't. You know, I'm gonna link the fire dragon and not Blint, because the fire dragon is actually super helpful against Meandor and doesn't have a ludicrous hit point, or a ludicrous pool of hit points to pull from. My goodness, that was difficult to say. Alright. Oh, my leg. Hey, just because I can put all my weight on it doesn't mean that it doesn't fucking hurt. No! Well, actually, hold on. Wait a minute. You want to play this game, Meandor? Let's fucking play. I should definitely, what does your breath look like? Cool. Right here. Okay, momentum. Don't want to do that or this. This. And Blitz coming in. Just kidding, he's already steadfast. Are they not? Brain incomplete. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna go chew on this. They're not actually in range for a tail swipe. Make sure we go here for the war banner. Beautiful. I spy with my little eyes a rat. Boop. Ah! 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 Unbelievable. Oh, yeah. That's not going again. Wait, can I, Alrighty. A tier 4 defender. It hurts a little bit. Beautiful. Claim momentum is gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, we'll protect you. Maybe I can freeze? Hold on. Do I want to rip it? Sure. Darn. I thought maybe I could freeze the, his Berserk action, but alas. Okay, so we'll kind of pull over here then with these units. A little bit of a jig. Let's get through all that. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Sure. I didn't expect him to come out against me, but it kind of makes sense, right? They have a new calculation where it's like if 60% of their units aren't range capable or something, they'll come out. Yeah, because Blint is here, we are not able to... Is that a summon? To do the Avatar of Chaos, which makes sense. It'd be a little strong if we could have double ruler in your stack. Or your battle. I'd take it, of course. I'd be down. Sounds good to me. Alright. How do you want to die? Yeah. I know. I know how you want to die. Hell's Whip. Oh. And then another swipe. Magnifique. Oh, unfortunately you don't have something to swing here. It's fine, you'll just break that. 1. 2. Welcome back to our control, Defender. This is our guy with Swift Restore, so maybe we like just go in and then heal him. If we don't have to. I don't have a freeze for this guy. We go stand next to our dragon, Papa. See if that does anything. I don't know. Mayhaps it does, mayhaps it does not. Oop. Double kill. I'm practicing my support shenanigans. do a little bit of a skirmish. Boop, 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 boop. No wonder nothing is broken here yet. Alright. If I could have gone for a kill, I should have done that. I should have gone for a kill and then used killing momentum for that. That is 1000% what I should have done. That's okay. We made it. Part of what makes the Demonic Onslaught so powerful is the Hastens. Which is why I think that the Rite of Fury is going to be like the best support Apex skill for the Hastens. Because it just lets you position yourself so favorably. Look, that guy revived a hero. Necromancers really are just late healers, aren't they? Alright. I really want vision of... 45%. Nailed it. Boop, 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 boop. The enemy flees, but this is their capital city, so they have nowhere left to run. This should be the easiest out of my life. Indeed it was. And that is victory. The Prince of Shadows has been raging against the Shad'rai on the field of battle, but now, as he sees his armies vanquished, Meandor keeps a sarcastic calm. This may be my hour to perish, but I have gone through death, shadow, and nightmares for too many times to be pained by this. You, on the other hand, Meandor briefly glances at the other Shad'rai. You have clung to your immortal lies for ages over and over, ready to pay any price, and now your demise will arrive by your own hands. A pity it will cost the cosmos. How melodramatic, Little Nightweaver remarks sarcastically, but also presumptuous. You do not know what will happen when we open the world's vault, what it will mean for the Pantheon. Either way, you will be our guest of honor to watch. Imprison Meandor for future interrogation. And the final ritual. Udgard's Ritual of Shattered Earth. For the blah blah blah. Every 3 turns, a random province owned by an enemy player is hit by the Pyroclastic Eruption skill. There remains only one. Guess we'll just do the same thing here. There's only one team. Okay, so we're going to absorb this, boost out a repair, boost out a teleporter, and then that's how we're going to reunite. And it'll feel so good. Probably. I don't know. I hope it does. Where does the penguin go? Thoughts? I don't know if I say the penguin is better than a defender of my culture, but it'll do. Devastator Sphere is in. That'll help us take down the enemy. You know what? We'll grab that for free. So what do we do now? I kind of want to go Scion of Flame, actually. Wait, hold on. Can I see? So they're Mystic Culture and they're Astral Attuned. So they're Ethereal. They're weak to Spirit. Weak to Spirits? Okay, team. You're going to have to look away for a moment. Honestly, I might just go Grand Protection. You know what? For the sake of defeating our enemy, we shall embrace the power of the light.
Fields of gold reveal the eternal grace within. like a cleansing rain.
Yeah, this would be really good as well. I want both of these. We're going to start with Blessed Armor, though. That should be super helpful against the Mystic culture. This is our Summoner, who's going to get us Summon Lesser Spirits. This is our Healer, who's going to get Endurance Training. Champions are just so good. Blinty boy! Is it time? I feel like my breath has sucked this playthrough. We're going to Graceful Charge. Fangir has withdrawn. I did that. We have some prison, but don't worry. They have only one fate. Remains. Handle war with remaining cities. Do we care about this? We don't. I don't care at all. Like, congratulations. I have chosen not to kill you. I'm going to bind the Wonder and prepare for victory, I think. I think Lithal is going to choose to kill them. Alrighty. A new day dawns. And Yakvek has bonded vassalage. That's not too shabby. That is not too shabby at all. Let's just make sure that our vassals have their appropriate targets. Mostly their only target. Go, 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 go. How are we doing here? Alright, so I'm probably going to end up popping that in 6 turns. It's going to take me so much effort to kill these Ensembles. So this will be ours next turn. Then we'll be able to get a teleporter here. And life will be kind of swell. Gonna work it all out. Don't you worry. Oh, look, more units. Battle upgrades. Oh, yeah, I added the Silver Tongue to my thing. I don't think I meant to. Mark my words, seers of our warriors will flood the battlefields. Our enemies will be unable to escape our might. One council member examines the Silver Tongue fruit and cries out, "My first chromatic lord! This substance is so potent, your mages and alchemists can extract a secondary application." The council awaits your response expectantly. In addition to boosting recruitment, what other bonuses should your alchemist draw from the Silver Tongue fruits? Ooh. You know what? I've never... usually I always take the increase to morale. But I'm actually going to take the experience for Micus because that will make him an elitist. So Micus the Helper is now level 12, meaning he has the Ruler's Retinue. So, in battle with Blint, both Blint and Micus get +2 defense and +2 resistance. This is, of course, more helpful for Blinty Boy. But it is a thing. Master of Chaos. I don't care about any of that, I'm going to be honest. Let's get some damage. Meteor strikes, fire strikes. Enemies into 1 hex raise get 2 random debuffs. Interesting. I mean, I suppose you can get the wild growth. I don't really plan on using it in this playthrough, but it's okay. Alright, I'm just going to cut all the toads. If I cut all of them, I mean I'm going to cut all of them but the defender, because that evolves into a special boy. This should be ours now. It is. Okay, we get the teleporter, build the palisades. Remembrance is ours as well. Oh. Yeah. Just remember, this was a teleporter. Makes sense. Okay. So, I guess we're just chilling for like 3 turns while I think about my life choices. And go from there. I am happy to report that Blint is happy. Look at that smile. Nameway is doing something. Fangir has returns. Okay, so he went through this teleporter. Church Remembrance. Mike has gained the level for now. Yes, he got his major ambition. Good, 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 good. Gold. So Nimue is over here. Doing stuff. Which is good. If she can provide any level of distraction, I am A-okay. I gotta be honest, she hasn't been overly helpful thus far, but you never know who's gonna help you in the 7th quarter. 8th quarter? 9th quarter. There are 9 quarters, right? That was the sound effect. A personal curse. Baron Mandark Shamal of Thorndusk has requested your insight on a matter of espionage and betrayal. It has come to my attention that my most trusted warlock has betrayed me. She is conspiring with my rival, Pontificantum, selling my defensive plans and the secrets of my, personal nature. As the first chromatic lord in these lands, you are the one I humbly beseech to mete out a proper punishment, so this will not happen again. There's actually a punishment for a warlock who betrayed him. Well, Curse of Dagger sort of stabs in the back forever, reflecting what she did to you. Not that I care about this at all, because you're about to die. Good luck. So we're going to bind the Lost Tower. This is going to give us 50 knowledge. I do definitely think, in the grand scheme of things, that Magic Victory was kind of the way to go. I could have gotten the Sanctuary of the Horde, but unfortunately, this is now going to belong to Lithal. I wonder if I can bind Ally Golden Wonders. Ooh, that might be something to try. But even if I can't, I can still take this, probably, to bind. I've unlocked the Beacons of Unity! Wow, that's kind of surprising. Ironically, that might be faster than trying to hunt out this dwarf. But I have committed. I am committed to the scheme. Blessed Armor is in. Ground Protection will go pretty far. It is worth noting, now that we have that one spell, maybe I should get the Chaos Bolstering Matrix. So whenever I cast Demonic Invasion. Why can't I remember what it's called? Whenever I cast it, I'm going to gain 3 Strengthened as well. Okay. Next turn. What's happening? Oh. See, now I got the Silver Tongue Fruit. I'm not sure where I got a Silver Tongue Fruit that it was like, yeah, you did the thing. Great. Whatever. Okay, we are going to finally pop the Rite of the Dreadnought. Arguably, you should have popped this earlier, but it is what it is. All currently active units, maybe... Wait, hold on. We'll wait 1 turn. 1 turn. Hey, look! That's our first thing blowing up, and it hit a Spelljammer ruin. Or Spelljammer. That's actually so good. What incredible luck. Alright, so the teleporter is up and running. It is time to begin our great battle. Our conflict to end all conflicts. So, what we're going to do is Blint and his 2 elitist helpers are going to come over here. And then we're going to we're going to shove all of our units together to create the ultimate stack that Blint will lead onto great victory. I suppose this is coming too. Anyone else is going to go back home and hold the line. I don't think this will be needed. Okay, I'm going to try binding my friend, a friendly wonder. There's one down below, right? E. Can I bind this? Aww, it kind of sucks. Alright. Well. I have 3 Ancient Wonders. I've always had 3 Ancient Wonders. Okay, anyway, the right of possession. Your throne city loses 1 population, but immediately summons a Balor with power from slaughter. This was bugged for the longest time, but now whenever the Balor kills something, or the unique things about this particular Balor is whenever it kills something, it gains +1 HP and +1% damage, stacking up to 50 times permanently. So we sacrifice some of the population to obtain a great demon of great power, something a deep dragon would certainly do. And it's expensive, so it'll sit with Blint eventually. And we're also going to now pop the Right of the Dreadnought. So all currently active units permanently gain +1 defense, +1 resistance. This does affect heroes. And of course, our Great Gaudier. And I suppose we can release the city now. Cool. Good talk, everyone. Well. Fangir has decided to attack my stack. This is the army that brought down Meandor. So that's certainly something. Also, I definitely should have been casting... You know what, team? I'm just going to take this. I definitely should have been casting my Inner Grace instead of mighting another Wonder, but here we are. So I guess that means we can go for this instead. Grand Protection. Probably going to be using if the good playthrough wins, I'll probably be using this one. Most likely. I haven't decided. I kind of have the tomes worked out. So I have like this plan up to tier 5, and then I have all these like things that go, okay, once we get to tier 5, we have a whole bunch of supplemental stuff we just grab. So I'm probably going Unbound Tome as well. It'd be nice to not have restrictions again. I can't believe how well the AI... Maybe I should have watched that. Instead of, you know... It was a versus a ruler fight I didn't fight, so maybe I should have launched it. Oh well. Okay. Let us unify the stack, shall we? We get the Age of Chaos. So let this bind as well. Pull out a healer. Because I have a motherfucking dragon. Pull out the Mirror Mimic. Get the Executor. The Penguin has done well. But the Penguin has got to go. Both Mirror Mimic, put in the Balor. Dragon. Archer. Okay, let's go. The perfect stacks. Are you ready to rumble? Can blow that up. All right. Now we have our ragtag crew. Which I gotta be honest, I'm not confident they could kill much, but they are our ragtag crew. Should I go back and deal with this? No. I think what we do is our ragtag crew follows from a distance. And they will deal with the random cities. Oh, look at that. Good on you. So, Blint and his elitists will carve a path of flame and ruin through the land. As you might expect, I suppose. And this character, or the ragtag stack, Conjure Greater Spirit. Now we can summon a tier 3. Fantastic. Astral Bond sounds good, sure. This stack will, like, siege the city, stand on the teleporter, you know, that sort of thing. Capture a few characters, but I don't capture people, I execute them. You dare enter my horde? It's ogre. No, I don't want more bullshit. What? Your enemy, Magistrate Grace Oravel of Aster, smugly offers a chance of surrender. War's a terrible thing, Blint Underdrake of the Depths. Doubly so when you lose. My troops are closing in on your city. You have done well, but perhaps it is time to end this. Let us spare our people further bloodshed. What say you? Will you concede defeat and bring peace to our kingdom? Concede? We have not yet begun to fight. And we won't, because I don't care. However, that's a bastion. I like bastions. Probably the only good thing about this Culture. Not the only good thing, but certainly one of the stronger things about it. Alrighty. I'm gonna keep going. Just keep going. We have our Chaos Bolstering Matrix. I don't really use any damage spells. So the Bolstering Matrix is the support thing. The Amplifier Lens is the damage thing. Got it. How do I get this to, There's a way to do it. I don't remember. I did it earlier by accident. To be infinite. Alright, we can do the Rite of Allegiance. Do we care? Are we doing it right now? What am I doing otherwise? I want this. Yeah, we want that. Okay. You're approaching my city, but it's not going to be my city for long. Huh. Well. This is awkward. Because you see, I didn't really want to take this city. We're going to take the Reign of Destruction. Raising a city takes 2 less turns, so it takes 2 turns instead of 4. Raising cities gains 50 gold per population and gain a tier 3 unit of that city's culture. Look, I really didn't want this city. I don't care. Nimue is doing something, I think. I don't care about the city. Yaka's taking this one, which was released. Well, we can bind, no words. Where's my other one? Okay, there's the tower. Going south. Here it is. So next turn we can cast the Age of Chaos. And we're going to do that, of course, for all of the buffs. So we might as well cast this first. Perfectly timed, actually. Do I fight this? I don't really want to. And I can. Guess. I don't care. I just don't care. Oh, there's something in the way. Alright. Where did that come from? Is it a lost wizard? Huh. Okay. I feel like if I don't take this city, I'm going to get hit in the rear. You know? In the rear with the gear. So I'm going to do it. We do the Devastator Spheres, which gives us a little bit of... Ooh, nice. We have 20... Attack exactly. This is not overly useful, I don't think. I have plenty of money. We don't need the raiding walls, so we'll just bombard the towers. Okay, well... Huzzah. This is our... Who are you? Oh, our the sword character. Got it. Our defender. How do I get... Go all the way around. Oh, yeah, I remember now. The build line that I saw goes taunt, and then it goes down the middle. I remember. I'm just going to Retaliator into this. So the ultimate combo, of course, is you go Tireless Retaliator to when you enter defense mode, you have infinite retaliations, and then have Defensive Master so that you always into defense mode. I think you have to go down the middle for this. I don't remember. Someone plotted it out and shared it with me, and I just kind of forgot. Okay, so here's where his capital is. This is what I thought. This is the only little circle on this entire part of the underground. I didn't think underground was supposed to spawn like this anymore, but it did. For whatever reason. There's more remains. Cool. I can make a bounty. I don't care. Kaboom. I don't know where this came from. I haven't unlocked the Beacons of Unity. What? Oh. Right. I technically lost them when Remembrance was released. Then I regained them when they came under my control again. Right. Weird how that works sometimes. Okay, so Fangir's on his way. These guys are going to chill. We're going to have Glorious Battle next turn. The Age of Chaos. Cool. Might as well get Staves of Grace. So for Blessed Armors, this is going to give our shield... Pink one's in the middle. Shield, Shock, Polearm, Fighter, and Skirmish units, Inner Grace. So at the start of a turn, if they do not have Grace, they gain it, and +2 resistance. This is going to be super helpful in keeping what little front line we have alive against this magical opponent. At least that's the goal anyway. I want to say that I cannot... do something. Oh, there we go. It turned into infinite. We'll go Chaos Lens because I want to get that Comet, which I should probably lock now. Wait, are we about to be... Okay, cool. No, I didn't cast the Age of Chaos! Alrighty. Now then. That's what I was doing. 3 turns to the Age of Chaos. That's not bad at all. I also haven't cast Flamer Focus yet, which I think is free for us. This should be the easiest auto of my life, with 0 losses and no complication. Two turns to raise. Let's go. Can I get Dark Vigor? No. My goodness. So, I mean, I don't know why Fangir's out like this, but he is, so we're going to take advantage of it. Oh, this is on this tile. Okay. And again, normally I have to fight this because it is the faction leader, but I'm waiving the rule at this point. Because I've been recording for 3 hours, so we're gonna let it go. Where is the way down? Here it is. Here we come stand on this, make sure no one interferes with the plan. It's a great plan. You have done well. you have done well. The potential for corruption lies in all life. Level 16, Blint is an Elder Dragon. And it is probably the Elder of Shadow. Probably. Maybe the Fires of War? What would make sense? It's probably Elder of Shadow for this, right? Although, I never really liked Eternal One. Gotta be honest. We've gone Chaos all the time, right? Maybe we just do that one. Avatar of Nature. Can I go Ancient of Earth? I'm going to do it. They're nerfing this talent in the next patch, so I'm going to take it right now. This is one of my favorite talents. Plus 20 hit points, plus 30% damage, and of course for being an Elder of Materium, we gain 20 hit points, 1 defense, 1 resistance, immunity to slowed and immobilize, unstoppable Juggernaut, and Materium Scales. At the start of this unit's turn, it gains a stack of Materium Hardening, granting plus 5 health. We are an Elder. Sometimes that does something. Oh yeah, like our wings. That's fine. That's also where the crowns come from now, right? Maybe? Okay, Quickening Breath, sure. Just kidding. I'm gonna get Searing Strikes now. Damage. Claude the Philosopher. I don't really care for Weaver, I don't think. Make our way down to Swift Restoration. Abuse it before we lose it. Should we go Defense? Oh, it doesn't give Mist right now. Interesting. Conjure Wild Growth has no cooldown and leaves 1 action point after being used. So I can use this, and then attack. That's actually kind of disgusting. Sure, why not? Maurice the Executor, a master of chaos, who is Unyielding Warseeker. Shocker. Fangir has withdrawn. I was complimented. I'm sorry, was that 22? Huh. It was. Man's committed. Now, we can see Stronghold now. And apparently the Chanting Tower was blown up. It has, like, that one in particular. So I still can't really go down. I'm kind of being blocked. Which is very annoying. But, do I dare headlong? You know what? I'm going to headlong. Tell me I won't. It's so annoying that it gives exhaust. You have a... What if we abort? Hold on. Okay. Hold. Hold. Please hold. Okay. This looks better. It's really just exhaust that makes headlong so terrible. New skills available? Oh, hey, it's this one. This is so good. Fantastic. We'll get it next turn. All right. Well, the walls close in on Fangir. Huh. Okay. Good job, Lethal. My one legendary defender held the line there. This was Aster who wanted me to surrender because he was encroaching upon my city. Can you believe it? You have treated your citizens well. I sure have. Go be stable. Alright. I can't be bothered to micro you, so just hold the line. Watch my city. I'm a little concerned about this, but I also can't be bothered. Oh, is this a summoner? Oh, look at that! I still haven't played with that. Someone told me the reason I chose the feudal culture for this playthrough was, first of all, it kind of worked out. You know, the dragon picked up a feudal Vulcan culture. But also because I feel like the Vulcan, or the feudal culture is very strong, especially monarchy. I would say some people took an offense to that, but some people believe that the mystic culture is the strongest. Oh, hey, Fangir. Did you kill Nimue? I think you did. Which, again, I haven't played them enough to really comment on that. He did kill Nimue. But maybe something to do in the future. I don't care what you end up doing. I can't believe the game is making me kill all of this one at a time. The Age of Chaos is coming. I probably could have triggered that one. We're on turn 100. Wow. It would have been so much easier for the magic victory. Let's burn it to the ground. There has to be a sanctuary somewhere, right? Dismiss. Oh, look at that. Go away. Nope. Raise it to the ground. Hey, Mirror Mimic. Bye, Mirror Mimic. Alright. Blint's going to stand on this. Because that means if he comes from below, then speak very slowly for no reason whatsoever. If he comes from below, then he has to fight Blint in a 1v1. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, I'm not going to get the next research. I don't care. The Age of Chaos is ready. Click target anywhere. Spells blocked by Spelljammer. So, this is the Age of Chaos for the Magic of Victory. We are not going to actually achieve Magic Victory with this. It'll take us 15 turns, way too long. But your Chaos Affinity spells cost 10% less mana, World Map casting points, and combat casting points. Each turn in combat, a random enemy unit sustains 15 damage of a random type and has a base 90% chance of receiving a random negative status effect. I have cast the final spell for Magical Victory. And again, we would achieve that in 15 turns if I cared to do so. Which I can't say I do. Although it is worth noting, the AI is now pretty good. Cheat the staves thing, right? Yeah. The AI is pretty good about stopping this now. So even though Fangir, of course, would have no opportunity to do so. Oh. Oh. Just kidding. No one can stop me now. I and I alone shall lead the charge. That's... Oh, that's a hell of a Fire Force Stone. Greetings, Scrub. Devastator Sphere, the Wizard Tower Project, Undermine the Walls, and we might as well Tower Bombard as well. So Confusion? Sure. This is a 3-turn siege. Okay, here you go, stand on this. Actually, I should have had... it's fine. Cool. You know what, we'll break it down. Alright, team. We wait. Okay. The Staves of Grace for the supports. We have 12 of them at the moment. This grants them inner grace, so they gain grace to start turn if they don't have one. Their support skills grant 1 grace, and they gain the Cleansing Ray. Now, full action. 6 range, 1 hex. Friendly units have their negative status effect spells, and enemy units have their positive status effect spell dispelled. Unless something changes. Nimue has returned. I will see you in the final battle. My friends, that magical sound is the beginning of the end. I don't know why a Lost Wizard spawned right next to his city, but I'm also not going to complain. The final battle awaits us in the Age of Chaos. This took so much longer than I thought it would, but wow, that is rude. I have a Spelljammer in effect against him, and he still chose to take that. He chose in that moment to gild Blinty Boy. You know what? I respect him. I'm annoyed by it, but I respect it. Okay, we're going to have to move the Baylor over 1. We'll have the Baylor do most of the temporary heavy lifting. Do I link to the Baylor? No. I forgot the Liege Guard can only link to heroes. Oh. He doesn't have the Swift one yet. Go, boss. That's not even boss. Blood's unyielding, though, so it doesn't matter. Alrighty. So we can overcharge him, sure. What's the worst that could happen? We are linked very well for a Cascade. Oh, he zapped the bomb. Okay, sure. So, do we think he will come out against us? It's looking like no. Alright. My king. It is time. For the demonic onslaughts. Break open the way. This is a line attack? One? No. Gonna blame Blint on this, so it was a bad influence. Kaboom! Fangir's defense. He has his own defense. That's funny. Does one tile get me there? Oh, it does. Do I rip it? We do, right? That's why I do so little damage. Wait, why? Ah, I got in the way. And now he's unkillable. Son of a bitch. Okay. That's fine. You know, that's chilling. Big chilling. Oh, chilling. Do I Chaos Brand this? That is a metric shitload of damage. In theory. I think that just number is wrong. What about this? One down. Something happens if he dies with the brands. That spawns a puppy or something, right? Fortunately, the knight can't get in. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Well. It's all ogre now. We gotta go. %. Nailed it. Okay. Try and keep him safe. Lined? I don't see it. I don't see the line. I can't believe that connected. Cool. Alright, team. I think that was a very effective turn. I feel good about it. I feel not great about that. Frozen? I should have the heals back from our heroes, though, to cleanse this. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage, though. He resisted the execute. That's so good. Oh yeah, turn into a puppet anyway. Nice. Okie dokie. Okay, the heal's not back just yet. We can conjure greater spirits and then rip a shot. Almost die. That's how we roll. Eat. You got stuns. My goat. Blint's ready to rock and roll. Kill. And stun. Okay. Swift. Mend. Kill. Killing momentum. Kill. Killing momentum. And tail swipe. Boom. Wait, he lived. Unacceptable! Shall we drop it like it's hot? Listen to me. Unfortunately, I think Fangir gets to do things. Which is, of course, not ideal. But unfortunately, I think that's kind of how it's got to be. Death. It is the inescapable end. These guys just not move up. Did I screw up that bad? 30%. Nailed it. I guess I could do this. You aren't going to escape me that easily, Fangir. Alright. Ooh, hold on. 65%. Death. Fortunately, no, the killing momentum is not overly helpful here. Ah, an obsidian dragon. Ooh. I see it. I see the line. Cool. There you go. I resisted. Alright, so we might lose a couple people here, but, oh no. That's awkward. I didn't think he could turn into tier... Oh, no, he can turn into tier 5, so just weaker. Remember now. Well, that is awkward. There's not another stack, right? It's just there's a single unit left after this. There's a title spirit here. Anyone want to share why there's a title spirit here? Oh, I summoned it. Okay, yeah, sure. Why is there a title spirit here? Alright, Mr. Baylor. Smack that. All on the flow. Smack that. Give me some more. This should be really annoying to kill. I can't do anything. I'm the only real support here. Get shanked. I'm a real obsidian dragon. I'm a real boy! What a crazy final fight. Full of wonder and marvel. More marvel than the actual Marvel. Ah! 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 I'm talking shit, but honestly, I haven't seen, like, anything from a new Marvel. The thing I really remember is, like, Iron Man. Like, the original Iron Man, it was the GOAT. Cool. I think we are being chillin'. The enemy flees, but there is nothing left to flee to. Complete Grexolis, and one for all for one. Rock was crushed, entire mountains crumbled until Fangir succumbed to the might of the Shad'rai. Silently, Fangir stands, a stalwart statue of grief, lamenting the fate of the Moonrock dwarves and the loss of their monuments on Grexolis. For even on a fractured world without future, Fangir sought to shape stone and earth into new homes. Moved by this scene of sorrow, Little Nightweaver signals her allies to leave Fangir be. One needs no prison for a man ensnared in a maze of mourning. In time we shall return to make him our rightful prisoner. Turiel Tolarim, the Covenant, neither of them could withstand the might of the Shad'rai. With Grexolis secured, Little Nightweaver beckons you to take out the Gilder coil. It is time, Blint. Use the power of the Gilder coil. Do what was forbidden. Little entices you with a lavish smile, as if she needed to grant you an excuse for a sin of cosmic scale. Evidently, even the Shad'rai are anxious about the moment to come. Stop! Do not move just yet! Turiel, who, like the Covenant Gaudier, has been rendered a powerless spectator, raises his voice. Listen to Turiel's words. You think you know well the consequences of opening the world vault, Blint, under Drake of the Depths, Turiel begins. But look around, at whose words you trusted on this journey into oblivion. Turiel points his hand at all the present Shad'rai. A self-proclaimed god pharaoh, burning whoever questioned his ego, an obsessed siren drowning her own children. A hoarder of wealth who sold his head and heart for power. And then this one. Turiel's eyes rest on Lithel. You do not even know her true name. Lithel steps forward, making a gesture as if she were introducing herself. You are right, Turiel. It is time Blint under Drake of the Depths learned the truth. Sundrin. I don't know who said this. The name is gasped by the present Gaudier as Lithel magically shifts her appearance. revealing herself to be Sundrin of House Eniok. What? I'm so glad this plot twist wasn't spoiled for me. As can be witnessed here, she says slowly, things are often not as they first seem. Releasing what was seen as harmful in ages past may be the solution to problems present. The Archons are losing their way, Tyrael. Slowly but steadily, the shadows are creeping forward unless some unexpected guests were to appear. Now it is Tyrael whose voice reveals dismay. The Endylon! You must be beyond desperate. Sundrin turns to you. I am sorry, but this is too important. Without warning, a summoned hand snatches the Gilder Coil from you, putting it in Sundrin's hands. Watch Sundrin open the World Vaults. As Sundrin holds up the Gilder Coil, the fragmented continent of Grexolis are set into motion, like the cogwheels of a gargantuan engine. The earth shakes and buildings collapse until a giant hollow is formed. Glowing runes surrounding the hollow point you toward the center. Sundrin descends to the crater and, without hesitation, activates the Gilder Coil. Brace yourself for the opening of the World Vaults. GG. Not too shabby. For 3.5 hours. We have conquered Grexolis. You have defeated the custodian of Grexolis the hard way. After revealing her true identity, Lithel uses the Gilder Coil to open the World Vaults. Interesting. So Sundrin was Lithel all along. I guess that explains why Lithel Nightweaver wasn't in the pre-made custom Gaudier thing. She is joining now, by the way. She's being added. Well done. This was fun. It was really tough. The custodian was on my dick, as the kids say. And not in the good way. But, I mean, I put him down. I fought tooth and nail. I do kind of regret not going for the magical victory. Because this probably would have been done sooner. But that's okay. That's alright. It was just purple one who died. That's Meandor, right? Yeah. So Meandor died, turned 87. I guess 88. And we won on turn 104. That's not quite as bad as I thought. Maybe it would have been around the same time. Anywho, GG team.
The battle had been fierce, but at last, the Shad'rai overwhelmed the Covenant and Tyrael, guardian of Grexolis. Their victory, however, became tainted with confusion when Lithel Nightweaver revealed her true identity. And then, she broke the World Vault. Grexolis burst open in a swirl of raw magic, an arcane tide surging through the astral sea. In the blink of an eye, entire worlds came to be anew, while a myriad of forgotten thoughts invaded the minds of the present Gaudier.
Excuse me, could whoever's fucking wing is in the way move?
As the turmoil slowly subsided, the Shad'rai convened on the empty shell of Grexolis to reflect on their achievement. They had caught a glimpse of something great. A veil lifted on ancient times and its primal gods. Forgotten were all worries about the Archons and their distant war with the Shadow. For the realms of the altered cosmos glimmered like beacons of magic mystery, as if they were beckoning Magehaven's Gaudier to rise in this fourth age of wonders.
Title drop. I don't know what was half blocking the screen, but I'm sorry. His conquest of the realm has given him a chance to ascend. I shall accept. What shall your trait be? I mean, it feels like Dragonheart's the only thing that really makes sense, right? It's yours. Physical damage per stack completing. Interesting. Well, maybe Shaper, actually. No, we're just going to go Dragonheart. Alrighty. Another Blint joins the Pantheon. Eventually, we have to rename this. I have noticed a slight problem. A concern, if you will. We are at 46 out of 50 rulers. Now, the reason we're that far is because a bunch of the story characters join. Like, after the story characters, after you complete a story realm, they pretty much all join your Pantheon. And the reason I haven't kicked them out yet, that's interesting, is because there is an achievement to have all of the original Gaudir join the Pantheon. Or, most of them. A certain amount of the original. So, we're only missing one for that, and it's Arctica. Now, Arctica is not a character who shows up in the story realm, so in order to get her to join the Pantheon, you have to play a campaign as her. And I actually have a plan. So, the Blint Saga has completed the Rise of the Gaudir. This is the launch, like the story realm, the base story realm that the game launched with. Before we begin the story of Empires and Ashes, the Blint Saga will continue on. I'm going to do a short campaign with Arctica to win with her. But of course, that's going to have to wait until after the next playthrough, which will be chosen by you. So we have completed the Rise of the Gaudir. It's all done. Next up is the Ashes from the Past. I believe this is 2 story realms for Empires and Ashes. And I want to say this is kind of like a side quest. I don't think this is tied in with the greater story of the game at all. It could be. We'll find out. And of course, we will be going for each of their achievements. I believe they both have achievements, although I think they're pretty easy, from what I understand. But we'll see, And then after that, we will do the Eldritch Realms. There are 2 Eldritch Realms, I believe. 2 Eldritch Realms stories, and they are very hard, from what I understand. And then after that, finally, we will have arrived at the Archon Prophecy story realm. There are 2 Archon Prophecy story realms, and my understanding is that the Eldritch Realm and Archon Prophecy kind of tie into each other, I think. Maybe. We'll see. But that is all going to have to wait until after the conclusion of the first Archon Prophecy playthrough, which you can vote in the description and the pinned comment down below, which Gaius Julius Mento will bring Nova Roma to fruition. Let me know. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode and this series within a series. The Blint Saga will return later after we have fully explored Archon Prophecy and its associated Griffin update, releasing on August 12th. I do not have a sponsorship or anything this time, so we'll be hopping right into Gaius's shenanigans on the 12th, if I can make it happen. I'll do my best. Thanks for watching. Thank you to patrons and the channel member support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to say up to have channel, feel free to join the description down below. And I will see you on August 12th.